Hello everybody. So I am still home alone, terrified out of my mind, and hopefully nothing comes to harm to me while I'm home alone. And that got me thinking, what if something did, right? And that reminded me of a story one time in high school when I had to go to the ER. And I thought, well shoot, you know? Give you guys another story time video today. So I'm going to tell you about the time that I went to the ER back when I was in high school. And before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and ring the bell for notifications if you want to hear more stories like this, since I post every single day. So yeah, I went to the ER once when I was in high school, which sounds more dramatic than it actually was. The story is actually pretty simple. So I had been out sick for a whole week from school, just with like the common cold, or maybe flu or something, either way. When I came back for my gym class, we were doing like our finals testing. So we had to run the mile, right? Which I had successfully done before. And so when I got back, after having been sick the past week, right? I ran the mile. Well, the thing was, I stupidly pushed myself to run. Rather than, you know, kind of jogging and then kind of sprinting near the end, I sprinted full force to start with. And then I screwed myself over. By the end of that mile, oh my god, I was panting so hard, breathing so hard. And I was like, okay, let me go get some water, right? Oh, there's the nearest water fountain, let me go to it. So I'm walking towards the water fountain, when I literally just fall to the floor. Now I don't fall back, I like fall to my knees. And I felt so lightheaded, and I was like, oh my god, Jesus. So I got myself up, went to the water fountain, and then sat down. Well, my gym teacher, she came over and she was like, Megan, are you okay? And normally I'm the type of person who's like, oh, I'm fine. I try not to make a big deal out of things. My mom would disagree, but when it comes to me being out in public, I usually try not to make a big deal out of things. But when my teacher asked me if I was okay, I immediately said no. I was like, no, I'm not okay. So my best friend Jessica at the time, my gym teacher, she was like, Jessica, can you take Megan to the nurse's office? So Jessica actually had to miss her test to help take me to the nurse's office. She was able to make it back up at lunchtime. You know, so she was being a good friend. And she was concerned for me, right? Because I'm like leaning over, gagging, like panting so hard. So we get to the nurse's office, right? And well, the nurses can tell that on file I have asthma, right? Because that's obviously something that you register. You let them know at the beginning of the school year, right? So they knew I had asthma, but I have very mild asthma. I've never had an asthma attack. But you know, the nurse, she wanted to cover all her bases and wanted to make sure I wasn't having an asthma attack, especially since I was sort of breathing heavy, but that was just because I just ran a mile. Well, I didn't have my rescue inhaler on me, right? It was in my gym locker. And so the nurse, she asked Jessica, can you go get it? Can you go get her rescue inhaler? And Jessica bolted me, and she ran right to it, got my inhaler, and came back. Like, she was really concerned for me. Yeah, and I took my puffs, but I was okay. And I was trying to tell them, no, I'm not having an asthma attack. I think I just overdid it, right? And so they called my mom to come pick me up because I was just like gagging and not feeling well and super shaky. And when my mom showed up, the nurse told her, I think you should take her to the ER. The nurse was like, if she were my daughter, I would take her to the ER. And my mom asked me, do you want to go? And later when we were in the car, just the two of us. And I was like, Mom, I think I'll be fine. Like, let me just go home, take some Advil or leave, and drink water and take a nap. But she's like, no, I'm really concerned. I think you should go to the ER. So I went to the ER, and lo and behold, I was not having an asthma attack. I was right. I was just really, really dehydrated. So they put me full of fluids and sent me on my way, and I was good to go. I just had a massive pain headache the rest of the day, but I was good. Yeah, it was just because I had just been sick like the previous week, and I pushed my body too fast, too soon. Though the perk was that I ended up getting an A on my mile run and actually beat my previous practice time. So, that was like the one perk. Yeah, then I was like out for the rest of the week again. But, it was all good. I still got an A in that gym class, so everything turned out okay. And I did not die, obviously. I was not severely hurt or severely injured. It was just a case of dehydration, but again, not severe dehydration. I think just like a mild case of dehydration. But again, they put me full of fluids, and I was on my way, and I was good. So yeah, that was it. That was the story of me going to the ER. So hopefully nothing bad happens to me when I'm here by myself, because I literally have no one to take me to the ER in case anything bad happens to me here. So wish me luck, you guys. And comment down below if you have ever been to the ER. What was the reason? If you want to say, you don't have to. But if you feel comfortable talking about it, hey, what was the reason you had to go to the ER? Or have you known someone that had to be rushed off to the ER? Comment that down below. And alright, that was kind of it. So have a beautiful, wonderful day, you guys, and see ya. Hi, puppy. How are you doing? Just puppy and myself still. He's just chilling on the couch doing his normal thing. He's like, yes, I'm mad at you now because you haven't taken me for enough walks. Leave me alone, he says. Okay, baby. I'll leave you alone. How's that pestering you? Okay. Okay, dude. See ya. And you know, we gotta end this video somehow, like always. How about you watch me lift a 5-pound weight while I try not to hurt myself? And yeah, this is literally just how we're gonna end this video, like this, randomly. Yeah, okay. There you go.